What's good? What's good? What's good? What it do? What it do? What it do? This is your number one crew. This is Over the Ropes, Beyond the Ropes. You know, a little tidbit from Over the Ropes Wrestling Podcast. This is your number one song, as you see below, OTR Mic Drop, aka and still the Oracle.
And this is your boy Treyway, aka Trey, aka OTR Trey, aka SummerSlam T. Don't forget. But yeah, man. It's a lot of things happen. Some stuff I didn't expect. Well, actually, I expected a lot of things. Some things I wanted to happen that didn't happen. But
Facts.
before we get started into this SummerSlam breakdown, because I know it's going to take up a majority of our time today. Don't have much AEW news, but did want to give a shout out to Hikaru Shida for winning the AEW Women's Championship against Tony Storm last week on AEW 2000. I was about to say 2000. AEW 200.
Yeah. I mean that's definitely a good moment for her. It also showed that they didn't plan on a long title reign with the female division. So, that's good to know that, that junk is moving around quite a bit. So she's the first two-time women's champion.
Yeah, she is.
Yep.
Oh, because she had a Drew McIntyre type of run where she was the champion. She was the champion during the pandemic.
Yep.
And what I like about AEW is they actually don't shy away from that. They actually bring up the pandemic and say, yeah, when she was doing it, there was no fans in the crowd. They bring that stuff up.
Yeah.
So
and she literally had to crawl tooth and nail back into the mix to even get a title shot. So, that's dope.
All right. But yeah, man. So shout out to her. SummerSlam, man. SummerSlam. Oh, first off, before we get started, what did you think about the length of the show?
So
because it ended close to midnight, a little bit after.
Yeah, like even when you look at the status bar, it went beyond the time that it was supposed to go, because I guess Peacock had it set or scheduled for 3 hours, but it exceeded that mark and went. Or let me restate that. They had it scheduled for 4 hours, but it exceeded that and went damn near 5.
Yeah, that was crazy because they cut.
The show,
those women's matches. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 100. Last year, SummerSlam was better.
I can see that.
Yeah, last year SummerSlam was better to me.
All right, so the question is now, will you go ahead and take it off? Where you wanna lead off at?
All right, so we'll go ahead and start off with SummerSlam Rumble, the 20-man Royal Rumble match, but it's not a Royal Rumble, so a 20-man Rumble match. Your boy LA Knight took the victory. I feel like that was actually pretty good Rumble match. We seen a couple potential future tag teams possible in the making, like The Miz and Grayson Waller. Like they hit a pretty good double team move on. Was it LA Knight? I think it was LA Knight, or it was either LA Knight or it wasn't Ricochet. So I think it was LA Knight. But anyway, that was pretty good. It was some pretty good moments. They gave Omos some spotlight. But
I haven't him come in last.
Yeah, and him. I mean, we knew he wasn't gonna win. We knew that it was gonna be LA Knight's night. Coming to.
Hell, did we know that? Because every time we think they about to do something with LA Knight, they always
it was overall pretty good. What you think about it?
I mean, it was good. It was good. I'm glad that LA Knight did win. I wish because the thing that did irritate me though is Theory was in this battle royal.
Yeah.
And
when they could have just had his match.
Or they could have just had the battle royal be the
for
winner
the US
face
title.
Yeah, face Theory for the title, or the winner of the title after his match with Escobar. So they could have done that. But then when you throw your champion in the battle royal, what exactly does that mean? Like what if Theory won it? What the hell would that have meant? You know? So I liked it. I just don't like the fact. I just don't like when they do matches like this where there's no kind of prize at the end other than saying I won this battle royal.
Like, right. And I kind of like seeing the likes of AJ Styles in this and stuff like that. It was kind of like bothering because I was like, damn, like he even got buckled down to this. I'm like, I understand the man like pushing 50, but dang.
It was a lot of big names in that battle royal.
You know, it is what it is. Yeah.
All right.
So next we're gonna go ahead and get this out the way. Ronda versus Sonya.
Boy, they were beating the shit out of each other.
For like for real. Like,
I didn't
straight MMA.
I didn't realize how hard they was hitting each other until after.
Shayna Baszler got
she got what?
You said what?
What did you say? You said Shayna got, and then you just stopped talking.
Oh, her yeah. Her orbital socket. She Ronda broke her orbital socket. Like, so that showed that they was freaking hitting each other for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they was hitting each other for real. And I think that they were able to do that because as we all thought, I kept calling it a de facto retirement match. Shouldn't have said de facto because it was an actual retirement match. Mm-hmm. Some people thought that they may have gone one more match. So maybe Ronda was going to win, and then because I think Jay picked Ronda.
Yeah.
Just to do one more match at Payback. But now Ronda had a hard out in her contract. So she didn't have to finish it out the full length. She said she wasn't going to WrestleMania, wasn't going to make it that far. Mm-hmm. So this match, she passed out to Shayna, didn't tap out, but she passed out in the clutch that she had on her. And then Ronda came out the next day and said, yeah, that's it. Her time in WWE has come and gone. Ronda Rousey is officially no longer an active WWE superstar. And if you listen to her, she's done for good. So
yeah.
How you feel about Ronda retiring?
I was talking to my homeboy at work about this, right? And my thing is, have we seen an evolution of Ronda since she's been with WWE? I don't see it. Right?
I would say not really.
We've seen an evolution of Becky Lynch. We've seen an evolution of Bayley. We've seen an evolution of Liv Morgan. We've seen an evolution of Alexa Bliss. But we have not seen an evolution of Ronda. We've seen her go face to heel, heel to face to heel, but nothing changed, right? She had the same persona. Bayley said exactly, she made a key statement. If Ronda wants something different, if Ronda wants more, if she wants more, she has to do more, right? And that means learning the actual skills of wrestling, like being a performer and everything like that. You have no mic skills. You can't do no wrestling moves besides Piper Pit, which is borderline. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I'm not gonna say the women's division is gonna miss her. I don't feel like they're gonna miss her.
Yeah,
that's just me.
I don't necessarily think they're gonna miss her. Well, I know one person's gonna miss her. Guess who?
Who?
Shit, Liv.
Oh yeah.
Because I was reading this article and they was talking about how much Ronda really liked Liv, and that's why she was
Mm-hmm.
down to lose her title to her and do all this other stuff. Like she wanted to put
Yeah.
Liv over. So she's one of the few that really that I guess Ronda really rocked with like that.
Right.
So I was down with that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think that Ronda's I don't maybe I had to maybe my expectations were too high. I try, as a viewer, as a supporter of the product, sometimes I wonder, did I personally have too many expectations for her? You said on the last show that Ronda was supposed to be the female Brock Lesnar,
Brock.
and I think that
Yeah.
I think the problem is that all the fans were looking for her to be that, and we can't you got to remember, when Brock first
Mm-hmm.
got to WWE, he wasn't UFC Brock. That was after the. That's not the Brock that first joined WWE is the Brock that we have today. So Ronda is joining as if Brock
Right.
would have joined if Brock only did UFC first and then came to WWE. We're not. She's not on the. She's not the
True.
first run of Brock. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
yeah.
Trust.
So I guess that's my whole point about maybe my expectations were too high
I
for Ronda.
think expectations. She had a great start. She had a
Mm-hmm.
great start, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was over. Um, I think what killed it was that triple threat match. I don't think she could come back from that
The
with
WrestleMania
Becky,
match?
her, and Charlotte. After that, I think it was a wrap. Yeah.
Other than the one on one with Becky that we never got, what's a match from Ronda that you wish you got to see?
Uh, One on one, Ronda versus Bianca. Um, Ronda versus Rhea.
That would have been a good one.
We got Ronda versus Nia Jax, of course, but like we got Ronda versus Natalia. I think did we get a one on one Ronda versus Sasha Banks? I think we did. Um, but I think more so Ronda versus Rhea Ripley, and Ronda versus Bianca were two that I was kind of looking forward toward, especially when Bianca was on, her high horse and when she was on Raw as a champion.
Yeah, Ronda did face Sasha. She fought her for the
Yeah.
women's championship. She beat her at the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ronda beat Sasha at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I think the problem is Ronda didn't face enough of the top women.
Yeah.
At the time. All the people that she should have had great feuds against, she never got to face them.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's probably my biggest takeaway from Ronda's career. Is I don't want to
I think.
say it was wasted, but it's a
Do
lot.
you
It's a
think
lot. It's a lot
that?
more still out there.
Do you think that this match against Shayna Baszler was too late?
What
I
you
feel
mean?
like if they would have did it, I feel like if they would have did it earlier, like had their feud and then had them form a tag team, it would have went different.
Um. Well, I don't know if it happened too late. I do know that one thing I wish they would have done when Ronda was there was pull the trigger on the horsewomen versus horsewomen. When
Yeah.
Ronda had her whole crew there, and then all the WWE four horsewomen were together. Because we've
Mm-hmm.
never seen all four of the WWE horsewomen on one team, even in Survivor Series. We've never
Nope.
seen all four of them on the same team, and I think that just would have been dope. It would have been great for the women's division.
Yeah.
Um, Shit, you could have even done that. That could have been a War Games match,
Mm-hmm.
or or
Facts.
just like a mean ass match at like the women's evolution pay per view. They could have been something at that.
Yeah.
I think that I think they dropped the ball on that. I don't know if they ever really tried to get it rolling too, because a lot of times we wonder if we want them to do certain things, and then it comes out that WWE never even had the thought of doing some of this stuff. Like I don't even know if they ever thought about really doing the horsewomen versus horsewomen. I don't think they ever thought about doing it.
Me either.
And it wouldn't shock me if that's the case. But
yeah,
I don't know. But what else you
so next match, we're gonna go ahead and go. If I'm not mistaken, what was Drew versus Gunther. A lot of us picked Drew. I think you picked Gunther.
I did.
I think Jay picked Gunther too. I might have went with Drew just on some gung ho, but facts to be said, Gunther is on this streak to become the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion.
You got another
It's
month.
serving to be true. Yeah, so it's serving to be
you
true.
got another month.
It was a great match. I think the way that it ended was fitting for Drew McIntyre to not lose technically clean. He lost clean, but the whole rope shenanigans, him doing the tope the rope, when you fall on the rope on your nuts. So, it was a good match regardless. It was in Jim Ross' words, it was a slobber knocker.
Okay. Yeah. I remember texting y'all. I said Drew has gone for the Claymore twice and been stopped. If he hits it, when he finally hits it, he's going to win the match. Now, after I texted that he hit it like a minute later, and I was like, okay, never mind, because I wasn't expect. I thought the match was going to go a little longer. I thought the match was going to go a little longer before he actually connected with it.
Yeah.
Because normally, in wrestling psychology, you know how it goes. If when they keep teasing the finisher, teasing it, normally when they finally hit it, the match is over.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're definitely going towards him breaking the Honky Tonk Man's record. I was listening to a podcast, another wrestling podcast, the other day, and tell me what you think about this theory. They said that the only way that they will be cool with Drew McIntyre beating Gunther before the Honky Tonk Man record is broken is if the Honky Tonk Man himself comes out and makes it to where Gunther loses. So he comes out to protect his own record, comes out, hits him in the head with a guitar, something. How would you feel about the Honky Tonk Man coming out to preserve his record by costing Gunther the championship?
I think that makes Drew McIntyre look weak.
Because the Honky Tonk Man doesn't come back after. He doesn't start managing Drew. He doesn't start doing none of that stuff. He literally just comes out. They do an interview with him after the segment. He talks about how that record is the most prestigious record in wrestling, and I'm not gonna let some guy named Gunther beat it. Like I don't know what he would say, but and then we never see the Honky Tonk Man again. Like he's just a one and done.
Yeah,
I wouldn't like it, but I wouldn't be lying if I said it wouldn't be interesting if it did happen.
Facts.
I would not want to see that though. For Gunther to go this long to get it, even if it's from the man whose record it is, which would be very WWE and very wrestling if this were to happen.
It would. It would.
But yeah,
right, so that match, I'll give it a B.
You said a B?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said a D.
A B, because we've kind of seen it. It was just a triple threat match, so it's all right. I can't give it an A like the triple threat match with Drew, Sheamus, and Gunther, because that was a freaking epic, So, but so next we're gonna go ahead and do Ricochet versus Logan Paul. Definitely said that Logan was gonna win.
Yeah, I think that too.
He was coming off of a 3L losing streak, so I kind of knew just off wrestling Pro Crow that he was gonna win. It was a great match. Definitely lived up to the caliber that it is. Like, okay, I had a discussion today, and so now I ask you, who's better, Logan Paul, Bad Bunny?
Oh, it's always been Logan Paul for me.
For real?
Yeah.
So
Logan Paul is
because
legit.
no, don't get me wrong, he's legit and he's trained. So I had I was torn, right? Because I was looking at, I'm like, Bad Bunny, he shows up and he just outperforms even some of the top people, but Logan Paul does the same thing. And I forget who it was. They stated that Logan Paul performs better than 85% of the locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, it shows. Like he, for Ricochet to be the top high flyer in WWE, Logan Paul like stands neck and neck with him. And so I love the fact that he showed up at his brother's fight wearing his ring attire. That I
Exactly.
feel like that shit was that jump was dope. Like dude is he's definitely definitely
Yeah. Oh, hold on. You got to
not gonna take
repeat yourself. You got
anything
to repeat
away
yourself, bro. Your phone
from
was
him. Um
your
and
video was breaking up. You were breaking up.
oh, oh
Yeah. Well, yeah, you breaking up again. But while you go ahead and get that taken care of, yeah, I agree.
I said
Oh, go ahead.
hold on. Yep, sorry guys. I was saying that we probably won't see Logan until Royal Rumble since he has a fight coming up.
Yeah, in October 14th, I believe, and I hope he wins that thing too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so so before we finish up with
Yeah.
this, so so the I Am Athlete podcast with Brandon Marshall and them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So
Yeah.
they do this show. They do this show on YouTube called Paper Route. It's him, Corey Holmes, and then
Mm-hmm.
the girl Ashley Nicole Moss. Anyway, they were talking about Logan Paul and Jake Paul, and then she brought up how great Logan Paul's been looking in WWE, and Brandon Marshall proceeded to try to disrespect the hell out of pro wrestling and people that watch it, saying, "Oh my God, y'all still watch that? I don't even know what SummerSlam is. Oh, he's just a good actor. Oh, what's the difference between him and Tom Cruise?" And I was just I was in the comment section. I had to try to set him straight. Couldn't have him disrespecting pro wrestling like that on
Yeah.
TV. You feel me? And I just wanted to give them a quick shout out because they actually been responding. They were responding to some of my messages on their live chat. I posted it in our on our IG on our story, and they've been responding to us. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there that people like Brandon Marshall, wrestling is not fake. It may be the stories may be scripted, but the action is real. If nothing else, Ronda and Shayna show you that. But yeah, just wanted to
Yes.
just go ahead and put that out there while we talking about
Yes.
Ricochet and
The
Logan.
action is always real. The stories are scripted. Wrestling is not fake.
Yes. Tell them again. Wrestling is not fake. Please do not try this at home. Now, of course, you got the hokey stuff like putting people through tables set on fire and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? That's just the entertainment part of it. But
Yeah.
how'd you so Logan, he did it. He got Samantha Irvin to say his name the way she says people's names after they win their matches.
Yep.
He tried to get her to do it one more
He asked
time.
her to say it twice. Yeah, but
She
she
wouldn't do it
wouldn't
the
do
second
it.
time. She
Mm-mm.
wouldn't do it the second time. Now, how do you where do you think Ricochet goes from here?
Um, they're gonna have another match. I don't know if Ricochet is gonna go through a heel turn. Um, I think he's gonna be on a downward spiral that may cause a heel turn, which would actually be good for his character. But
Yeah, I'm not really too sure. It's not like he's in the mix for any mid card titles right now. Um,
well, he
this
just did
feud
compete in a fatal four way on Monday.
that he did not win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Chad Gable, who will be who is the number one contender for Gunther's championship.
Yes, sir.
Did they say when that championship match was going to happen?
I think next week.
Okay, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
and of course Drew's gonna. I mean, either Drew's going to come out to try to distract Gunther or whatever, but Gunther's still going to win. I
Yeah.
think he'll, depending on but Payback is September 2nd. I'd have to check the
Mm-hmm.
numbers and see where September 2nd runs or falls as far as the record being broken. Because if Gunther breaks the record and then they do Payback, Gunther's going to lose. But
Right.
yeah, I just hope that Ricochet can find something that because this Logan Paul feud has been the biggest thing he's had in a while. Um, most high profile match that he's had in a while. I mean, he did
Yeah.
open up SummerSlam, so that was good for him
Right.
on one of the major shows. He was the first match, and
Yeah.
some would say top 2 or 3 matches of the night.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Yeah.
yeah, man. What's up? Next match? What you got?
Next match will be Cody versus Brock.
Okay. Number one, great match. Um, this I have two. This and the World Heavyweight Championship are probably my 2 matches of the night. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but but we're going to talk about the other champ. We're going to talk about the championship match later. But that finish in that one pissed me off. So I would actually say that this to me is more match of the night than that one, only because the finish of the other one pissed me off so much. but
Facts.
uh, but yeah, this was a great match. The story that they're telling with Cody is really interesting. Um, tell me if you feel this way? Does it seem like Cody is facing all of Roman's former opponents in order to get back to him?
Yeah.
He feuded with Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Dom never fought Roman, but Finn did. So he feuded with the Judgment Day. Still, look, he got a feud with him now. He feuded with. He just got done doing a feud with Brock.
Uh-huh.
So unless he fights KO when he comes back or Edge, it looks like he's fighting. He's been fighting everybody that Roman's been fighting. I don't know if they're doing that on purpose or what. Because WWE's long-term storytelling has Triple H keeps trying to tell us after every show, just stay patient, stay patient. So I'm trying to see if I can see where they're going with this. But yeah, it was a great match.
It was
hard hitting.
Yeah. The ending was the whole sign of respect from Brock Lesnar. Said that Brock Lesnar has never done that.
He's never done that, and everybody keeps comparing it to the time that Kurt Angle did it for him.
Yeah.
In 03.
Yep. So Brock is supposed to be absent from WWE until WrestleMania,
which makes perfect sense on why he did that.
Yep. So he's probably going to start heading down towards Undertaker type uh, schedule. Um, so basically, we just got done with the summer of Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a summer for a lot of people. You could
So
technically say it's a summer of Cody also.
true.
Like it's a summer.
I think Cody's
My bad.
really trying to earn the respect of everybody.
Yeah. Real quick. I'm watching AEW right now, and Jesus Christ, Rob Van Dam is old. My God, he's 52, but shit. Shout out to him. He's still rocking the singlet. He's rocking the singlet with his gray hair. But yeah, I just gotta say, damn, Rob Van Dam is old. But he's moving around pretty good though. Oh my God, he's about to do his move off the side of the ring. Oh, okay, he's moving good. All right, my bad. Then I didn't mean to divert. Yeah, Cody's definitely getting a lot of respect. I haven't watched his documentary on Peacock, but
yeah,
apparently everyone that I've seen that's on YouTube that's watched it, or people that I've talked to, they all love it. They all think it's one of the best WWE documentaries they've seen. Have you watched it yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, but it goes. I do know they talk about Vince McMahon personally flying to see Cody to try to bring him back.
Yeah,
like stuff like that. Everybody kept making a big deal about Cody breaking the throne with the sledgehammer.
mm-hmm.
Triple H, the older Triple H has gotten, it's clear that he just lets stuff. It's water under the bridge with a lot of things.
Right. Oh yeah, the young Triple H would have never.
Yeah, like Cody didn't disrespect his family. He didn't call him out his name. He just pretty much was just letting it be known that he didn't appreciate his time there, and that's why he felt he had to leave. And leaving for Cody was it was the best thing he could have ever done because it raised his stock up. He pretty much did exactly what he was supposed to do. I don't know how much AEW, like when that idea really came to him. I know he's talked about it, and I just can't remember. But when he first left WWE, I do not believe that his initial thought process was, "Let me start my own company." I think I think it just kind of worked that way. The initial plan was to leave, build up your stock, show your real value, and then go back.
Yeah, because look, he went to New Japan for hella long. Like he was over there for a while. And then, like, once he left there, that's when the process of AEW started coming to play.
The crazy thing is, Cody, I don't know how you felt, but I was low-key hyped when I saw the promo when Cody first left WWE, and then he did the Bullet Club promo when he joined Bullet Club.
Mm-hmm.
I was low-key hyped for that. And I had never really been a Cody guy his first run in WWE. I was never really a Cody guy like that.
Nah, me either.
So the fact that I was hyped that he would join the Bullet Club, I don't know why I was hyped. But I just was.
Because it was almost like a nerd turning into a jock.
Yeah. Cody started rocking the suits, smoking the cigars, changed up his whole image.
Yep. It showed a more mature version of Cody.
Now I can't even see Cody without a suit on. It looks weird if he don't have a suit on.
Right.
Remember when during the Evolution days when Evolution used to come down in suits every time?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But see, the difference between them and Cody is the only person that would actually be wearing like a real suit would be like Flair.
Yeah.
Or Triple H. But everybody else would just be rocking a dress shirt, rolled up sleeves, and dress pants.
Yeah.
Like they ready for action.
Randy Orton.
Yeah, they just ready for action. Cody comes out in a full 3-piece suit. And then be hitting them moves. He just hit the move Monday when he off the rope cutter that he be doing. He did that in a full suit with the jacket on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, do you think so? This is another face turn for Brock. You think?
Yeah.
with the way that he did, the way that he put him over.
Yeah.
Now, the question, oh yeah, I remember. I don't know if you brought this up, but I do remember people saying, since it was confirmed that Randy was backstage in Detroit at SummerSlam, do you think that coming out of this is going to continue with the Judgment Day feud that they restarted on Monday, or do you think that eventually we're going to get Randy versus Cody?
I feel like that when Cody actually faces Seth for that championship, for the World Heavyweight Championship, which should probably be at Payback, I think that's when we get Randy Orton, who is
Hold on.
another obstacle.
Say that one more time. Say that part. My bad.
Oh, I said, when we do get Cody versus Seth for the World Heavyweight Championship, I think, which I kind of believe is going to be at Payback. That's when we get Randy.
Okay.
And
to cost
this would
Cody?
be another,
To cost Cody?
Yeah, it'll be another obstacle that comes in the way of Cody actually getting the World Heavyweight Championship title.
Well, I wouldn't mind that because I don't want Cody fight for that championship anyway.
Yeah, and then Cody will go on to win Royal Rumble and be with Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold as a 2-time Royal Rumble winner, and then he'll face Roman.
Cody winning back-to-back years is nasty.
Yeah.
It's the only way for him to get back to Reigns because he wasn't in Money in the Bank, so he couldn't cash in. That they're on separate brands, even though LA Knight won the Battle Royal, and now now he gets to go to both brands. Like,
yeah, I don't get it.
I hate it.
Yeah, because they double back on it so many times. And I'm like, damn, he's not a free agent. The only free agent is Brock Lesnar.
And Omos.
Yeah.
Omos is a free agent. But yeah, like I didn't realize that winning the Battle Royal meant that you can go to both shows. We didn't even really touch on that. But I'm so tired of them making up the rules as they go when it comes to this brand split. Like, what's the point of having a brand split if you just keep letting people bounce from show to show? It should be a special occasion when somebody bounces from show to show. Like something big should be happening.
And then like your tag team champions aren't even allowed to show up at both shows. Like Sammy and KO didn't show up on both shows since they won the title. They've just been on Raw.
Oh, they ain't showing up on SmackDown?
Nah.
Well, we're gonna get to KO and Sammy here in a little bit. But where we still talking Brock? Yeah. No, we're talking Cody.
Yeah.
So yeah, because on Raw, Cody was in the ring talking about his win over Brock and how Brock put him over and stuff like that. And then Seth, his music came out, and I don't know how you feel. How you feel about Seth? First, it was the big red boots. Now he rocking the big yellow Uggs.
The Crocs.
those. Oh yeah, Crocs. I said Uggs.
Yeah, the Croc boots.
The Croc boots.
I don't know. I worry about Seth. But one thing about that promo, I do want to point out that a lot of people missed. It was the fact that Cody said that Brock Lesnar acknowledged him.
Mm-hmm.
Key thing is Cody is still trying to go after Roman.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want Seth. Like Seth came out to put his name in the mix, but Cody wasn't talking about Seth. Cody was about to head down that Roman Reigns train, but of course they put a stop and a hold to it. So,
can we talk about the World Heavyweight Championship match now? I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, based off of what you saw on Monday, do you think that we will be getting a third match between Seth and Finn?
Mm-hmm.
You say yeah?
Oh, you said, do I think so?
Do you
Do I
think we're
think
going to
we'll
get
get
a
a third
third match between Seth and Finn, maybe at Payback?
Oh man, I don't want it no more. And the only reason why I don't want it is I honestly I think they're burying Finn. Um SummerSlam kind of showed that he could be cool with it, but and it shows like how you said that JD McDonough, like he's gonna start rolling with him because we saw him Monday night.
Multiple segments.
Yeah, and he even came out during the match, and it's like,
and he attacked Sammy.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, I could see that. That would be a vicious tag team. Like I like that. Him having another match, I don't know, man, because even if he had another match, that's when I see like Damian Priest probably cashing in to cost him for real for this time.
Yeah, if they do do it, then Finn is just snake bitten, man. Finn is snake bitten. I don't know what the hell they're doing with him. I thought that with Triple H taking over creative, people like Finn would get more of a shot, especially when they had Finn so over in NXT winning the title over there. It's like, so he's good enough. He's good enough for NXT, but he's not good enough for the main roster, which I don't believe. Yeah. Finn's never had he's never gotten a chance to have a legit run as a champion on the main roster.
Yeah.
It's never been given the opportunity. But yeah, let's go ahead and speak about that. Let's go ahead and speak about that match, man. When Priest came out, I thought that I was going to be right. I really thought that I was going to be right, and I was about to lose my shit. If Finn had made that, if Priest had made that thing a triple threat and then laid down for Finn, I was going to go ballistic.
Yeah. I don't even know how to feel about the match.
Judgment Day. I was wondering we were going to see him, but then they all came out. Rhea, Dom, Priest, all of them.
I don't even know how to feel about the match. It was good, but the ending just, oh man, it was a bumblefuck for me.
Like, I think what pissed me off was the lack of communication between Judgment Day. Like, okay, so Priest comes, so Dom and Rhea run out. They start distracting the ref, start distracting Finn or whatever. Seth. Priest comes out with the briefcase. When the ref is distracted, he tries to give Finn the briefcase, but Finn was acting as if Priest was trying to cash in. He was
going to cash in. Yeah.
Bruh, it doesn't make any, like, Finn, I know you're in the middle of a match and you're probably not thinking straight, but why in the hell would he hand you the briefcase if he wants to cash in while you're doing a match? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
He was trying to tell you to use the damn briefcase. Then, after he realizes that, he tells Priest, yo, give it back to me again. And then Priest slides it in, and then he hops on the apron. And then Seth hits Finn with the curb stomp, 1, 2, 3.
Yep, on the briefcase.
The look of disgust and disappointment in Damian Priest's face was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that stare, I was like,
he was looking like, really?
That was an angry parrot stare.
He was just like, really, bro?
Yeah. That was like an angry parent stare.
Now, how long? Now, I guess my real question is, how long do you plan for them to? Do you think they're going to drag this out, this tension between Finn and Priest, before we get a resolution to it?
Yeah, they're gonna drag this out.
For how much longer? You think?
I honestly, I have no clue, man. Like, I have no clue.
Now,
it could be Payback. It could be Payback that ends it. It could be Survivor Series. It could be Royal Rumble. Finn could tell. I can see it going all the way to Royal Rumble, and Finn could tell Priest, like, you're gonna help me win the Royal Rumble since you already have the briefcase. And shit, Priest caused Finn to get eliminated.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of leaning your way when it comes to
Rhea is
the.
definitely the glue that's holding them together.
I mean, they already started trying to test it by saying that Rhea is
Yeah.
the real leader of Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess the real question is, how does JD McDonough fare in this? Now, what I could also see is now that he jumped Sammy, and we need to talk about Sammy's injury really quickly. He jumped Sammy. He was rolling with the judge. He was in Judgment Day segments the entire night. What if?
Yep.
What if Priest? Let's say Priest does try to cash in, and JD McDonough is the one that causes him to fail that cash in.
True. Well, I see Finn acting as the leader of Judgment Day, since that's what we really see as the leader of Judgment Day is Finn.
Mm-hmm.
And he making the electoral vote of adding JD McDonough to Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm. The executive decision
to have his back.
Yeah, because Rhea and Dom, they have Finn's back, but they're distracted. They have they have like 2-3 storylines going on in NXT right now.
Yep.
So, and then he feels that Priest has ulterior motives. So yeah, it would make sense for him to bring McDonough in before Priest is out. That's normally how they do it anyway. Bring somebody new into the group and then there's already tension in the group. The new person just adds more tension to it before the one person who's going to leave and be turned babyface does it. So yeah, I could see that. I could see probably in the next couple of weeks, JD McDonough finally becoming officially a part of Judgment Day.
Yeah, and he's probably gonna have to tag with Damian Priest even before he gets in it. Like Finn's gonna be like, "You're in a tag team match, but your partner isn't me, is JD McDonough." You know, something like that, and you know, kind of like how they do test trials type thing.
So let's talk about Sami Zayn's elbow injury.
Yeah, man.
Some people they showed the picture. It said looks like what John Cena had.
Yep.
Had right under his elbow had that little ball, like he had a ping pong ball in it.
Mm-hmm. So, you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Current injury list of WWE wrestlers. We will get to this because this is next, but Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, Big E, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, Sonya Deville, who just recently tore her ACL in the match that they had last week, Liv Morgan.
No, in a house show. It was on TV.
No. It was on TV.
Oh, yeah. TV.
Liv Morgan, Bailey, Elton Prince, Dakota Kai, Sol Ruka, Braun Strowman, Shane McMahon, Bray Wyatt, Wendy Chu, Nikita Lyons, Robert Roode, R-Truth, Ariana Grace, and Amari Miller. That is the list of current injuries in WWE. And possible Bianca Belair.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later. So what are you trying to say? That's just the list of injuries in WWE right now.
Yeah, and it keeps growing, man. Like, I don't know if it's that they're not being safe or like what, but like everybody's getting hurt. And it's crazy. Like, if Sammy is really hurt, they're gonna end up stripping him of the titles.
I mean, yeah, hopefully that was just a knot that he had on his elbow, but you saw he had it wrapped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have to because KO has that injury, and they probably were gonna because I forgot how long KO was gonna be out.
Yeah, it was like another month or something like that.
but they could mess around and keep
Oh
the
shit.
titles keep the titles. Oh, you watching AEW?
AEW. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Roger Strong just walked out.
Yeah.
I got the
You
closed
called that
caption on.
shit.
Yeah, I told you.
Yep.
Especially when he started breaking up the backstage area after MJF and Adam Cole agreed to fight at All In.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that Roderick Strong should feud with MJF first, and then feud with Adam Cole after that. But that's just me. Now, speaking of that match last night, it was supposed to be Cody, Sammy, and Seth versus Judgment Day,
Mm-hmm.
and we talked about how Sammy got jumped and his injury wasn't he wasn't able to what's the name to fight
Compete. Mm-hmm.
compete. So then who decides to step up? But Shinsuke
Shinsuke.
Nakamura.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you follow the psychology of wrestling or you're just a fan and you know what's going on, majority of the time, whenever somebody gets hurt and somebody decides they want to step up in their place,
Ulterior motives.
some shenanigans are going to happen.
Yep. Ulterior motives. And if you follow the rap sheet, Shinsuke has always won up Seth Rollins. Yep.
Okay. Well, during the match, while Seth is in the corner, what's his name? Shinsuke hits him with a Kinshasa,
Mm-hmm.
and then officially turning heel on Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually we talked about who Seth could face. It looks like he may, depending on how the program goes, he may end up facing Shinsuke at Payback
Yeah.
for the title.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be good for Shinsuke. Gets him back into a main event storyline. Gets him a title shot.
I
I
mean,
don't.
it could also possibly be a triple threat match
It could,
with
but
still my Randy Orton synopsis.
okay. I guess my whole thing is now I have no idea um as far as who's going to beat Seth for that belt because I thought Finn was perfect to do it. Seth won the title
Yeah.
first. Seth won the title first. He's had
Mm-hmm.
it for a couple months now. I don't anticipate him having a crazy long run, but if he wins at Payback, that'll be 3 straight PLEs he's defended it at and
Yeah.
won.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what's going on here? I know you don't want to. I know you don't. They don't want a hot potato it because they don't want it to feel like it's like a 24/7 type of
Second
championship.
or a secondary championship. They trying to make it
Yeah,
as big as the undisputed Universal Championship.
as I don't mind a short title reign as long as when the title gets dropped, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, don't just drop it just to drop it.
Yep.
But I don't see Shinsuke. I'm going to go ahead now, even before the match is even announced. I don't see Shinsuke beating Adam Cole. I say Adam Cole. Jesus Christ. I definitely don't see him beating Adam Cole. They're not in the same company. Um, Forbidden Door, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't see Shinsuke beating Seth Rollins for that championship. Now, things
Mm-hmm.
could change in the next few weeks coming up. Things could change, but I don't see it.
Right.
But you got anything? You got anything else on Judgment Day and Finn
Nah.
and
Oh,
all of them?
yeah. Congratulations, Rhea Ripley and Buddy Matthews. They are currently engaged as of today.
Yeah, he said, "Damn that dirty Dom stuff."
Yeah.
He said, "Screw that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
my woman."
Right.
Well, congratulations to them.
Yeah. So next it is the women's the WWE Undisputed Women's Championship.
All right. I will continue to say that I hate Charlotte's moonsault. I hate it.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing in
So
her bag of tricks.
so Bianca has a SummerSlam jinx. I see.
Mm-hmm. That's what they
She
saying out there.
wins and then she loses. She wins, then she loses. Because this is the second straight time that she's won. The last year she retained and then she lost to Becky. Well, no, she didn't. She didn't even have her opponent was hurt. So then Becky came in and then she lost in 6 seconds. In this one, she wins and then she gets cashed on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this is the beginning of her heel turn?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's time, especially with the Street Profits looking like they're going heel with Bobby Lashley. I
That'd
think
be
it's
so
time.
perfect if they added her in Survivor Series. They
Mm-hmm.
went against Judgment Day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my
But
goodness.
yeah, it makes the most sense for her to go heel now.
Yeah.
Because honestly, her as a face is nothing left for her to do. She needs to get a different element to her.
So the
And
hair was already a little heelish to me.
oh yeah, and then her coming out last, that was nasty. I ain't like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. But like she
doing
had the
doing the doing
blonde.
the doing the C4 ad.
Yeah. But the blonde in the ponytail, I was like, okay, new look. We haven't seen that before, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, congrats to EO. We kind of knew like that she was gonna. I think we did say. I know I said that it was gonna be an EO cash in. So
I know I said that Charlotte was going to eat the pin, which I was wrong about. Because I definitely
yeah,
picked Asuka to retain.
yeah,
I'm low key glad that uh, I'm glad that Charlotte didn't win just to get another title reign. Just even though she would have lost it immediately, I didn't want her to get number 15 just to lose it 10
right,
seconds later.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, shout out to EO, man.
yep.
I loved how Bailey ran down with her, and then because EO
Mm-hmm.
was booking it, boy, she was sprinting, and
Yeah,
so
and
this is
Bailey took everybody out.
mm-hmm. And then another wrestling scenario that you gotta look out for. As soon as Bianca got hurt and she won, you knew she was getting cashed in on.
Mm-hmm.
You knew it.
You already knew it.
As soon as she got
Mm-hmm.
hurt, didn't go to the locker room, came back and still won, you knew she was getting cashed in on.
Oh yeah.
That shit is crazy.
The moment she went back in the match, I was like, yeah, she's about to get cashed on.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that so rumor has it, since we're all staying in this space with these particular women, rumor has it Kairi Sane is on her way back.
Okay, so then I read an update that she's not.
Oh, she's not coming back.
Yeah, she was. I think she was taking an immediate leave from wrestling in general.
Okay.
Yeah, I was reading up on her potentially coming back to WWE, but then I saw an update that had said that she's taking a leave from wrestling altogether. So, don't know which one is true. I hope she does come back. We get another run with the Kabuki Warriors as heels. That'll be dope.
I wouldn't mind seeing her versus EO in a one-on-one match again.
Oh yeah, that'll be dope too.
I ain't gonna flex, bro. I got a little emotional when Dakota got in the ring. I was hyped.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, Dakota.
She
back.
did a
but she not back, but she came back for that.
She had requested a one-time Yeah, she had requested a one time appearance to be there
Mm-hmm.
because she was in the
And then
crowd.
and the crazy thing is they
Yeah.
never showed her in the crowd, so nobody on
All
TV
right.
at least knew. Nobody on TV knew that she was there watching on TV because they didn't acknowledge it.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
going
Mm-hmm.
going forward, who do you think is going to be
All
Io's
right.
first feud?
Um.
Her first feud coming out of this? We'll probably find out on Friday, but just guessing. What do you think?
Shit, ain't no telling.
Think it's going to
Because
be
it's
any of
gonna
the
be a
women that
minute
were
before
involved?
Bailey turns on her.
You think it's
It's
going to
not
be
gonna be right away.
any of the women that were involved in the match? Maybe her and Oscar.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe her and Oscar, since they've already had like prior, run-ins and stuff like that. They Japanese arguments,
hmm
so
And
it
then
could
you
be
and
Oscar.
then
Yeah.
do you think this feud? So that would mean that Bianca and Charlotte are going to feud. You think this is the feud that turns Bianca heel finally?
Man, and it's hard. Like I don't want to see her. I don't want to see her turn heel against Charlotte because Charlotte's not a face to me.
She's not, and I think that'll just actually depend. Well, it depends on how they do it. But even so, if she starts cheap shot, the thing is you have to in order for
Yeah,
Bianca to turn heel, you have to turn Charlotte face because of all the stuff that Bianca's going to be doing to her.
yeah,
Now the only way that you can
right. She
make
has to like
Bianca,
use the
yeah,
ropes to win.
the only way that you could turn Bianca heel now is, let's say she just starts randomly attacking people during their matches.
Yeah.
Let's say
Hmm.
let's say that let's say I know Bailey's busy with Shotzi, but what if she attacks Bailey and takes her out? Like you got to start having her start doing things that out of her character in order to turn her heel.
Yeah, getting disqualified by pushing the ref.
Yeah, just doing it don't even got to be nothing drastic. It could be something small, like that whole referee
Right.
thing. So
Hmm.
but yeah, I'm excited for Io. Excited to see how she's going to do this. Her run with the NXT Women's title was good. I appreciate that. I was hyped when she won that too.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. So what's next?
Next is the main event.
Oh my god. I want you to start this
Tribal
off.
combat.
I want you to start this off.
Why do you think I got the damn shades on, boy? Because I said 2 podcasts ago that it was going to be Jimmy to come and cost Jay the match.
I the crazy thing is
And I'm
I picked Roman to win, but I don't think I picked Jay to interfere. I can't remember, but I don't think I did.
Jimmy. Oh,
I mean,
no,
I don't think
yeah.
I don't think I picked Jimmy to interfere.
No, you agree with me. You
Okay.
agree with me.
It's so irritating
Yeah.
because it's so predictable.
Well, let me tell you something. So this what makes it even better is the fact that all Jay's matches that he's had with Roman, Jimmy was the reason Jay lost.
Yeah, starting from the
J-
beginning.
Jay threw in the towel. I mean, Jimmy
Yep,
threw in the towel.
yep,
Jimmy got choked to make Jay say, I quit. And now
yep.
this.
hmm
Jimmy was the one who said that he is the tribal chief of their tag team.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when he was, and then remember he was going crazy. I don't give a damn what the tribal chief thinks.
Yeah.
Uh, and he started going ham. Okay, so this is some theories that are coming out. Oh, and then also, did you notice? I don't know if you saw
Paul
it
Heyman.
live. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you saw it live during
Yep.
the playback, how
Yep.
Heyman knew what was happening, but Roman didn't.
Yep.
And the fact that Jay did, I keep saying Jay, the fact that Jimmy didn't embrace the rest of the bloodline after he just walked off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
Mm-hmm.
that this means that he is back in the fold, or do you think that it's just a personal jealousy vendetta that he has against Jay?
Okay, one, it is a personal vendetta that he has against Jay. Two, I rewatched a clip when Roman had asked Jimmy before Jimmy, like right when Jimmy joined the bloodline, and Jay was like he couldn't be here and stuff like that, and Roman was like, "So you telling me you could do what the right hand man does? You could do what Jay does?" And Jimmy was like, "I ain't saying." So Roman was like, he was like, "Yeah, I could do exactly what Jay does."
Okay.
So potentially, I could see Jimmy becoming the right hand man now,
Mm.
but that would cause turbulence with Solo. Solo's on the brink right now because Solo was about to attack Roman.
Mm-hmm.
He was about to attack Roman.
Yeah, he was.
So I could see Solo teaming up with Jay. When it's all said and done, it's gonna be the four of them fighting each other.
Well, we're definitely going to get Jay versus Jimmy at Payback.
Yeah. Yep.
And then we'll see, based off of how the storyline's been going, we'll see how that goes. Now, a big thing online has been that the Bloodline storyline has jumped the shark with this Jimmy turn on Jay. Do you feel that way?
What you mean jump the shark?
Meaning that they have nothing else, like pretty much the storyline has run its course, and this is the beginning of the end of the story of the Bloodline being like a great storyline, because now they're making stuff up as they go, type of stuff.
I don't think they're making stuff up. Like Paul Heyman said, we're in the fourth inning, right? This is just the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of the story. The story doesn't end until all members of the bloodline are fighting.
No, I agree with that. I've had people texting me saying, "Oh man, WWE just killed the Bloodline." And I'm like, no, they didn't.
No,
It's
no.
it's long term storytelling. You just have to pay attention to what's going on. If you've been if you've really been watching the Bloodline from the beginning, you can see all of this. You can see it coming. It's just a matter of when it
Yeah,
was going to happen.
yeah. And then you could go back in their history. Roman has always been closer with Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
He
I
just
mean,
used
technically,
Jay.
he is the older twin.
Exactly. And they both did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they all played football for the same team. They all did that together and stuff. But Roman was always closer with Jimmy than he was with Jay. Jay was always the hothead. Roman and Jimmy were always like the close, mellow ones, calm and stuff like that. So it's like this shit is coming like once again full circle. It's not like they're back tracing and everything like that. It's just we're getting a real live family dilemma
Mm-hmm.
in the wrestling world. It doesn't get any better than that. I don't give a fuck how long this junk goes. Like this is pure gold.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I agree. I agree.
Like this is the
I'm
most realist storyline that you can get that we've ever seen.
Nah, I agree with you. Um, I'm excited to see where it goes from here. It if it because I think the whole culmination is going to end. It needs to end with Cody defeating Roman at this
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
for the title. Now, as far as this whole family dynamic, Roman doesn't. The title doesn't need to be involved for
it
that to be the
doesn't.
case. It doesn't need to
We
be.
said that a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
you seeing this collision? It's going this Saturday. It's going to
yeah,
be in Greensboro.
yeah.
And the Trios Championship will be on the line. CM Punk and FTR versus House of Black. So CM Punk and FTR is a thing. So they're a group.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think this is gonna go all the way up until we get Zilla.
So now you think we are going to get Zilla?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you why we're gonna get Zilla. You remember when?
I mean, he does have a
the
fast track.
Wyatt family origins.
He's on Booker T's promotion.
Exactly. So, do you remember when the Wyatt family's origin began?
Talking about on the main roster.
Yeah, when it was Bray, Eric
Bray Harper
Rowan, and
Eric
Luke
Harper.
Harper.
I say Eric Harper. Luke Harper.
Right when we thought that they were about to separate, right? What did we get? We got a black sheep. Right when we thought like they were about to go downhill, we got a black sheep in Braun Strowman. I see this going in the same direction. We get a black sheep in Zilla Fatu. But Zilla Fatu is going to be sent by the ancestors, sent by the family to handle the Solo problem.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Because Solo has not. When Solo turns on Roman, that's when the ancestors, the heads of the family and everything, they send Zilla because Solo went against what they said. You are there to protect the tribal chief. You are there to be his bodyguard, to always stand up for him, you follow him and everything like that. So when he stops doing that, they send someone else to handle him.
Yeah, when the elders speak, you gotta listen, man.
There we go, the elders. That's what I mean, the elders.
Yeah, he talking about some Black Panther shit. They ain't dead.
I know, right? The elders. Okay, so remember I was also saying like how I knew Jay wasn't gonna win is right. I said last week that he doesn't give me face of the company.
Yeah, we both said that. Yeah.
Right. He's definitely over with the crowd. Because his entrance, he had the crowd rocking. Right.
That was crazy.
So they're working on his speaking. And as you see, he's one of the headliners for Payback. Because he's on the poster. We're not getting Roman for a while. Roman's taking a leave.
And he's hurt.
Yeah. Now,
so he wasn't scheduled to be at Payback anyway.
Yeah, so he hurt his leg or his hip or something like that. And I was trying to figure out, so is his injury a play because he's supposed to be taking a leave and they don't want to like really put it like that? But it really looked like he got hurt. So, it's hard to say. But overall, that match was good, man. I think I kind of wish they had did more. One thing I noticed how I kind of knew that Jimmy was gonna come out and interfere. Did you see Jay's attire?
The white.
It had his name on it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't paying that much attention. Yeah,
it had his name on one leg, and then it had like a palm tree on the other, which means that he was operating as an individual. He was not operating at, like I'm doing this for my brother. He was doing it for himself, and that's where Jimmy has a problem with it.
Oh man, they didn't took Penta's mask off.
Oh shoot!
Claudio putting it on. That's bad luck, ain't
it? Disrespect.
But I agree with you on that. And this is my other thing. I am starting to I'm over the fact of Roman's matches taking an hour and a half to do.
Yeah.
Every time y'all hit each other, you don't have to stare at each other for 5 minutes. I understand the drama. I understand drawing things out, but this is getting ridiculous at this point.
Right.
Like I'm tired of the matches getting drawn out like this, having Iron Man matches that aren't Iron Man matches.
True.
But that's probably my biggest thing other than Jimmy turning.
Yeah.
All right, man.
But yeah, that's all I got for that, y'all.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it. This was our SummerSlam recap. Go ahead and check us out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. This will be listed as episode 83. Getting closer and closer to 90. Thank you for everyone that's been subscribing to our YouTube channel. We just hit 50. Yeah, man.
Keep subscribing.
Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. We'll make sure to keep giving you as many videos as we can. I have some ideas of some videos to do outside of just our regular group streaming. Some collabs that we may be able to do. I don't know. I have some ideas that I'm gonna let y'all know about. But yeah, this is your boy Trey, aka Treyway, aka Durag Trey, aka SummerSlam T.
Yeah, see, I don't got all that. Y'all can just call me the Oracle.
All right,
peace, y'all.
All right, peace, y'all. Okay.